Topping the news at 5:30, the Chautauqua Institution has appointed Kyle Keough as its interim chief executive following the departure of Michael Hill.
We're happy to be joined by Kyle now. Kyle, thanks for joining us from down at the institution.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
All right, let's introduce you to the audience here. For folks who don't know you, we read a little bit of your bio there. You've been going to Chautauqua since you've been 5 years old. You and your family love going down there. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I grew up in Western New York. I'm from Rochester. My wife's actually from Buffalo, and we've been coming here for 48 years, or I have. It's a place that just means the world to us. So when Michael left, I took the chance to leave my tech career and come down and here and lead Chautauqua to the interim period.
All right. Awesome. All right, let's talk about this season.
Yeah.
There are some big guests coming, and the overarching theme is Themes of Transformation, Forces Shaping Our Tomorrow. Explain what that means, first of all, and why is that the theme for specifically 2025?
Sure. So that's the theme for the first week of 2025. So starting on Monday, and it kicks off with James Carville and Mary Matlin. And it's really around thinking about what is the future of the world and what are the things that actually push that to be. A lot of them, in this case, political. So we start with, again, James Carville and Mary Matlin, a real power couple coming in from different perspectives. We have Kimberly Strassel, a conservative member of the editorial board at Wall Street Journal, and then Chris Hayes to round out the week. So a lot of different perspectives on what are the major forces in the world today.
Kyle, as you were speaking there, we had some of the video of some of the grounds. We've got some drone shots and also some shots of the grounds from the ground as well. The Chautauqua Institution is such a special place, and it draws people from literally all over the world, but you guys also draw folks from Western New York. And a lot of people don't really know what's behind the walls there at the institution. Can you explain a little bit about what life is like, particularly during the summer season there at the institution?
Great. So thank you. Great to have the drone footage because it is such a beautiful, bucolic part of the world, right? We're set on 250 acres right on Chautauqua Lake, beautiful areas to walk around, from old Victorian homes to modern homes. It's an incredible environment. And we have a breadth of programming that includes lectures every day on modern topics like we just talked about, including we'll have Morgan Freeman later this summer, the ageless, timeless actor. And then also at night, we have our own orchestra that plays several nights and popular entertainment, starting with the Counting Crows this Saturday night, as well as we have houses from 16 different religions and a world-class golf course, as well as the lake, amazing tennis courts, and all sorts of facilities if you want to be outside.
This is such an interesting place in the world, and we have it right here, an hour and a half away from Buffalo. Let's talk about some of the other topics that you're discussing this year. I mean, some of these topics can be real eye-openers to folks. And can anybody show up?
Anybody can show up. We'd love to have you all come, including on Buffalo Day, which is July 15th. It's free to enter. If you pre-register, you get parking as well, to come in and check out the grounds and the amazing programming that day. We have a lot of folks come from Buffalo and Western New York, myself and my wife coming from Western New York originally. And we have some great topics. The second week, some of them more lighthearted. Louis Black, the comedian, is hosting an entire week with his friends, including the producers from Inside Out 1 and 2. Roy Wood is performing next week, folks from The Daily Show. So some really sort of more lighthearted but fun and topical ones.
Kyle, you talked a little bit about it just there. For folks who may be coming, let's say from Buffalo or Niagara County or wherever in Western New York, what are the rules for folks to come in, buy a day pass? What can they do? Where do they have to park? All of those things. A lot of folks aren't aware of those rules, and they're easy to follow, and it is a welcoming place.
It is. Thank you very much. It's a very welcoming place. When you come down here, we ask you to park right outside. There's a main lot right across the street from Chautauqua Institution. You walk in, you purchase a gate pass. You have full access to everywhere on the grounds from that gate pass, including the religious ceremonies, the religious events, the 10:45 a.m. lecture, the afternoon lectures, and the evening performances.
And the spa, if I may. The spa is very nice on campus as well.
There's also little shops.
Yeah, it's great.
So much going on.
It's so great.
And then we showed some video of the lake health. That has deteriorated a bit over the past decade or so. Kyle, explain the Chautauqua Institution's role in helping restore the health of Chautauqua Lake. And is that something that's important to you, as it was to Michael Hill?
It is incredibly important to me and important to the success of this entire area. The lake has been troubled. We have some harmful algae blooms that have popped up more late in the summer than early summer. But it's a lake that has lived and been very productive for a long time, but we need to make sure it can stay that way. And together in partnership with New York State, the DEC, and even the Army Corps of Engineers, we're all working to figure out how we can bring the lake back to its great success. But on a daily basis, it's a great lake to live in. We actually get our drinking water out of it here. We make sure to filter it. But it's in currently in okay shape. But we want to make sure that it is healthy for the much longer term and gets in the right direction.
Kyle,
incredibly important.
And Kyle, the institution is such a great steward of the Chautauqua community and certainly Chautauqua Lake. So we appreciate that on behalf of the community down there. Thank you so much for joining us, Kyle. Best of luck this summer. Busy one.
Thank you, and go Bills.
Go Bills.